What's up, everybody? It's Monster Core, Monster with an A, Core with a K, and we are unhaunting hardcore today. So we haven't taken them down yet. We had them up one last weekend. People still wanted to see it, but today is election day. Kids are off for school. Nice relaxing day. I had off for work as well, so trying to get as much done as possible today before it starts raining and the weather turns and it becomes more to do to take down. What's going on? It's Johnny Hardcore, holding Hardcore. So as you can see, we're in the stages of breaking everything down little by little. This is our haunt aftermath. Boxes everywhere. Seems a little chaotic, overwhelming maybe to some, but to me, this was a lot of fun. It was a really awesome build up to Halloween. I know we're past Halloween now, so everything about Halloween is past tense and the hype is over and all the excitement has come to pass, but when you have a haunt of over 118 animatronics, as we did, it's a lot to do. A lot of bugs over there, man. So little by little, we'll do what we can. Like to get a lot of it done today. And we're gonna do one cool last picture this weekend when Jax comes back, standing in front of the haunt with all the boxes and Monster Core. But we are gonna leave up the big guys until this weekend, and then this weekend we'll start taking them down. Like I said, we'll do one cool picture with the big ones in the back set up, and then all the boxes set up into like some kind of a pile, whatever you want to call it. But it'll be a cool one-out pick. It's gonna be nice to get room and organization again, because I wasn't doing much until after Halloween, but now it's time. So this shed, that is a nice size shed, will be cleared out. Stuff that needs to go will be gone. All these Halloween boxes will be stored, thankfully, at my mother's co-op until further notice. The arcade will be back. Boxes will not be piled up in here, so it can't be used. We'll be starting to do our RCs again. A little X-Max action. Yeah, the time has come to get organized. So I don't know what else to show you, but this is where we're at right now. Trying to also, John, to figure out a couple problems with some animatronics. The witch's head just needed a screw. What's her name? Lily, right? Lily the witch from Home Depot. Yeah, it's one of the cool ones. So that's about that. All right, we'll be back. I'll show you an update in a little while. A solid hour will definitely give us some organization and put more stuff away. But the kids are working hard as always. There's Tab. There's her stinky bunnies. There's Dixie. Dixie's a mom, right, Mom? You had some bunnies, some babies. There's Oreo. Where's Max B? He left? You know, they like to lay in their hay, so remember keep the hay inside the hutches, all right? All right. And we did get another Lucky Bombs, because the other Lucky Bombs we had was broke. And I don't know if I could show you what happened. What was this mechanism, Jonathan, for Lucky Bottoms? So something to do with this cracked off.
No, nothing cracked off. The motor gave out.
So the motor gave out on the one we had. And just you know, for anyone that does this, that has a massive collection, or even if you have a couple, certain animatronics you can't let run for a long amount of time. You got to give them a break. like this one for sure. It can't handle constant thrashing. I think you said you figured out a turn arrest.
No.
You didn't figure it out. Yeah, turn arrest is broke. While everything's out, I'll do a little rundown of what was working for us, what didn't. Henry Hustle did not work. We still don't know what happened. Haven't really looked at him, so we can't figure out what to do with this head. It has to go down into the piston, this plastic piston right here. Yeah, it needs to spin into that plastic piece right there, but if you spin it, it feels like it's gonna crack, so we didn't force it. We'll take a look at it when there's no pressure, when there's no like deadline of Halloween. Shorty also didn't work for us. Yeah, we think the control box was fried because it was left out in the rain. You fixed Wendigo, right? Yeah, what happened to Wendigo? It was glitching, I think.
First his head broken, now it's fried.
First the head broken, now it's fried.
It's the head. It doesn't go up and
Special
down.
coffee.
It can only go left and right.
Well, next year we'll exchange it if they have them. Get one that works. Show you a couple more. Deadly Creeper we did not get to put out this year. We just didn't happen. Arctic Dragon, we didn't get the fogging going with him. Lava Demon, we couldn't find the fog adapter, so he didn't have any fog action going. Bag of Bones was just a static because we couldn't find this other rod right here, a skinny little rod. That's an important part for his bag. We did fix Cauldroness. Cauldroness looked really cool, but we didn't get the fog action going for her. Someone left a dagger in there. That's pretty cool. Baphomet did well. Reaper's Ride did well. He had the fogging feature on him. Darling Dolly, I think, crapped out on us the last minute. I think she lasted a little bit on Halloween, but I think she didn't work towards the end of the day. The Towering Witch did well, thankfully. Mad Scientist, like I said, was just not structurally sound with his base, and he needed to have something like in front of, not in front of him because you'll block him, but behind him. So next year when we do this, we're gonna have to do something where, you know, maybe stand him next to that sign right there, so he has some backup. Mummy took a header because we took rocks off of the base, and then wind came along and knocked him down. So that bent one of these support rods, but we have plenty of those, so we were able to just take it out and put another one in, and he's back in town. The THD 3000, not 8000, 3000. It worked well, aka Robocop. I think the arm with the sword was cracked off or something like that, but just taped it on with some Gorilla Glue, Gorilla duct tape, or Gorilla tape. We grabbed the Martian Warrior on a 50% sale, so happy about that, and as well as Slim. So next year they'll be a part of our haunt. Also, why we didn't break this stuff down right away, we wanted to get them involved with the haunt before we take everything down. Oogie Boogie was great, Jack was great, Phantom was great. Leatherface broke, so we exchanged it and got another one. His snap down mechanism cracked or something like that, or probably just came off a gear, so we had to get one in the last minute, but we did, thanks to our friend Patrick from Halloween City. And Lunging Reaper, I think, stopped lunging. No, Lunging Reaper was lunging, but the mount stopped working, so we have to look into that next year. We'll probably write a list of everything that's wrong with these guys. This guy, what's his name? The Goblin? Has a name. Grabbing Goblin. It has another name besides Goblin. But anyway, this guy, he was working, and I like this guy a lot because he's the Monster Core logo. If you notice that, the Green Goblin, but turned into a Blue Goblin. He worked, but every time he would go up, you'd hear a clicking sound when the head would come up and then go down. So we have to look into that. I think it's the base. There's something to do with the base there. And these are the rods that we need for the bag of bones. So we have to find another skinny rod, which is somewhere around. Nightcrawler did not last. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the angle it was on. But he wasn't lunging anymore, which really stunk. And we actually exchanged him for another one. And we had one working and it didn't work. Grim was fine. Metal Marie was fine. Dean, the pathologist, was fine. Little Skelly Bones like worked and then it didn't and then it did. These guys from Lowe's, they lasted I think a day, and they looked awesome when they worked. But I don't know what happened. I don't know if the box fried, the control box fried or something, but they didn't work towards the end. Not even 2 days after we installed them, which really was a letdown. Took away from this whole entire setup of the Grim Reaper rockers. I was really excited when we got this what do they call this thing, the skull archway. We waited for the last minute for that too, to get it for a better price, the on sale price. This guy was great. His arm didn't work. His arm didn't go like this because we bought it broke. But I'm hoping they make it again and then we can exchange it again when that does work. Possessed Penny we did buy also when it was on sale and it was a display model. She worked a little bit, but the eye features stopped working and something else. So hopefully the next year they release her again and we could exchange her for a good one. Like I said about Darling Dolly, she did not work for us after a while. Mega Wolf was one of the coolest and awesomest ones. He was fantastic. Scared the crap out of a lot of people, and in a good way. And we supported it well, so it didn't fall. Really awesome. Immortal Werewolf was awesome too. He did very well for us. Jonathan, like he said, the Wendigo's head stopped moving, so when we take him down, we're going to take a look at him, see what's going on. Thank you, brother. Yeah, so a lot of our neighborhood, so many people came up to us and said they were very impressed and thankful for all the work that was done here. It really set off a vibe for Halloween around this area that never was before, I think. Bringing it back like almost like the old days, the older days when everything was really different and more fun, not so fast and cutthroat, which this world has become. But anyway, that's the Costco Reaper. He worked well, he did well, and it lasted in the elements too, which was great. Had no problem with him, so very good for him. I'll go over to the Scarecrow area. So almost all these really held up well. Just a couple of them broke. This guy broke, but he's an old one. He still made sounds. Gordo just needed a little help when you put his head down, maybe because of the angle, or I think just because he's just not made to last. Jack Harvey we bought broke, so we did the best with him. Maybe next year we can exchange it for one that works. This smacking guy from Home Depot, the other side cracked off, so, but he still had something going on and you could hear him. Laughing Jack was great. Sitting Scarecrow and Scary Sitting Scarecrow worked great. This Lantern Jack was awesome. Night Stalker was great. Possessed Pumpkin just moved back and forth, but he really didn't sound. Not really sure why. Papa Pumpkin was great. John knew how to fix him, but he still held on. Lord Raven, aka Lord Farquaad, was awesome too. Strawman was awesome. Towering Pumpkin was awesome, but I think his head has water in it, so that's why his head doesn't move. So I have to look into that when we take him down. But he did great for us. IPS, the Infernal Pumpkin Scarecrow, was awesome. Definitely one of the coolest ones to get. If you can get them, definitely get them next year. And then you got the other Towering Scarecrow from Lowe's. We bought him broke, got him for the good deal, display model. But his mouth was not moving when we bought him, so we tried to fix him 2 times and it really didn't work. So hopefully next year we can exchange him for one that does work. All right, that's about that. We did get a couple more animatronics from the 50% off sale, even better than 50% off. So the kids aren't gonna know about that until Christmas, because they gotta get their Christmas presents and also birthday presents when the time comes. So that's about that. We also did grab the Poor George, but we didn't set him up. We're gonna wait till next year. He's supposed to work. We also grabbed the Ice Cream Clown from Party City, half price. We never set him up. And the Rising Woman the half price sale from Party City as well. So next year we'll set those up. It'll be part of the Rising Woman's gonna be part of the rock band area because she bangs her head. It's kind of cool. Sorry for saying I'm all the time. Jack Dagger Mike, we also bought broke for I don't know what price it was, way less than half. Okay, let's be careful what we do, okay? I have to put some lights on. But I showed you just before, we had to strip the wires in there and just take 3 wires out of the clip and just splice them to the wires from the clip to the other clip, and it worked out well. And also Mr. Howell did not get set up this year because he was missing a hand and we just couldn't get to it. So that's about that. Mr. Dark was awesome. We did not set up Mr. Dark right away, nor Hellspawn or Emmeline. Emmeline crapped out on us, which really stunk. And it didn't even work with electric. We had to use batteries, and then after a while the batteries didn't work, so.
I think I'm bleeding.
Oh, you gotta be more careful, dude. Let me know if you bleed and we'll go get stitches from the doctor. Mr. Dark. All right, there you have it, everybody. John the Core still in Halloween mode. But it's time for Thanksgiving and then Christmas. New Year's Eve. Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. And moving on. All right, everybody, that's about that. We will see you next time. Keep in touch with us on all of our media. You can follow us on every single media platform there is. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel and see what we do next. It's not going to be all about Halloween anymore. We're just really wrapping this up and going to move on until next season. But Halloween will start around, I would say, close to July, you know. And like I said, there are presents coming for our birthdays and for Christmas. So when that time comes, we will show you what happens. But anyway, everybody out there, be safe. Haunt hardcore when it's Halloween time, and after Halloween and up until that point, you gotta hang hardcore because life ain't easy. All right? See you soon.